Alright, I'm back with you playing the Outer Worlds. Hopefully you can hear me alright. I didn't turn my mic on. I didn't know there was a setting for that on the Xbox game bar. I was trying to record this with OBS, but too much for my computer. What is my computer? It's Ryzen 5 2400G, and RX 580. Oh, okay, I guess I was at the front door. In the last episode, I shut the power down to the deserters in an attempt to get them to go back. Now, these robots are supposed to fight each other. I don't know if there's any left.
Incoming! That's the last of them.
There was one left. I thought I had killed most of them, and I set it to where they were supposed to kill each other, but if there's only one left, I don't think it's going to kill itself. I gotta worry about these beasties I saw on the way in here. Like a whole pack of pretty bad. Oh, there they are.
Here we go.
Seems a little excited. I'm not sure. I'd like to try to see if I can take these guns, some of these guns that I get apart, and make a better gun. Now let's run. Or I could fast travel. Or I could fast travel. Botanical lab. Alright. See how fast travel is. Pretty fast. Lady in here. A drone? I thought I saw a drone. I guess she's not in here. Oh, she's in here.
He used to follow me around before he left the cannery.
That's the thing about growing old. Your eyes start to fail. Elsewise, I would have seen for the snake that you are, chopped you into pieces and roasted you on a spit.
Well,
This is all you're doing. Killing off my power, killing off my garden. Without refrigeration, my food will spoil, and my flock will starve. I want to ask you this in private, away from the eyes of my flock, so they do not see me lose my temper. Tell me, why did you do it?
Reed needs his people back. This isn't personal. I don't owe you an let's say Reed.
You want my flock wasting their lives in that cannery? Fine. Go and talk to them. Go talk to Grace and Thomas. Look them in the eye and tell them their life here is over, and the only thing left to do is go back to Edgewater. This is now your responsibility. And you tell Reed Thompson that I will never return to Edgewater. I would rather die among my flowers than live under his management. You offering to cross Reed off, huh? This some sort of twisted reparation for what you've done? Or are you just looking for a chance to sow some chaos? Kill Reed if you must, or talk him into leaving if you can. He and I are not sharing the same four walls together. Tell Reed that I can make his people healthy again. I can end their plague. Start a new garden right in the cannery. 3 square meals for every man and woman in Edgewater. Tell him how I've made the Vale bloom again. The soil has whispered its secrets to me, and I alone know how to breathe life back into the earth. The secret is human corpses. I've been grinding them up in my fertilizer for years.
Well then.
Water, worker, don't matter much to me. The human body is rich with nutrients.
I hope you're waiting for him to die.
I have got a means to secure the plague, and I will not share that cure until Reed leaves town. Those are my terms.
That sounds like some, extortionary words there. Where's my power converter? I guess I gotta go talk these people into leaving.
It's okay.
I don't know. I know. I'm trying to think.
Keep your wits about you.
Found the oil ring.
One of us wants to go see what happened.
Marauders can't see us in the dark. Wild cadence on the other hand.
The matter has been weighing on me. Fact is, I can't go anywhere along Zoe's system. Disappeared without a trace.
Oh no.
Others took her, I suspect.
It's not like Zoe to go wandering. Figured she might be out scavenging, but that ain't exactly her talent. Can't imagine where she's gone. Vale's a wide place. She could be anywhere. Appreciate it. Honest. I'll tell you what I can. Vex me. If she told anybody, they ain't telling me. I'd check her room, but I got yelled at for snooping once already. Well, enough to know we never got on. Zoe and Stefan were close. If anybody knows the workings of her mind, he does. What is it?
Stefan Deserter. Deserter? She didn't even have a name. That's nice. I was trying to talk to this person. This guy?
Everybody keeps staring at me. It's not my fault the power's dead. Whoa, Miss Parvati. You're, what, how are you? Hi. Hello.
Are you, are things safe out here? How are you keeping?
Great, just great. I've been trying to keep stuff running, just like you. Only I'm not so... Wait, they didn't kick you out, did they?
Oh gosh, no, I'm just along with this fella here.
I seen you wandering around here. You don't look like you're coming from town. Never heard it phrased in such a way before. I guess we're all trying to get our ships off the ground, ain't we?
No, I'm
Sorry,
really trying to
I
get my
just
ship
wasn't
off
sure
the
if you were
ground.
from town or if you were one of us. Something's been chewing at me, you see. Fact is, I've been, well, lying. To everybody here. Camp thinks I'm a mechanical genius, but I couldn't fix a busted chair.
Okay.
I'll take all the help I can get. I set my mind to learning the craft of the engineer, you see. I want to make something of myself. You ever heard of the Young Spacer's Guide to Mechanical Engineering? Comes in a set of 3.
Hey,
If I had my hands on one of those data pads, I could teach myself the ins and outs.
Those are good. My dad kept a copy with him when he was working in the cannery.
I know the old community center kept a copy. Should find another one back in town. If you could find me even one of those pads, I'd be greatly obliged. No kidding. Really? Well, which one? The geothermal plant? Now that is just incredible. You really went exploring down there? Adelaide always told us it was swarming with hostile mechanicals.
it was.
Appreciate you going through all that trouble. In fact, I put aside something special on the off chance that somebody'd search out those data pads for me.
300 bits.
Sure, I'd be glad to take them off your hands. I've been thinking about going back. I'm not much use to anybody here. I get sick thinking about working at the cannery. I can't do that again. You know something? I think you're right. The town could use another engineer, and I'm on my way to becoming one. I could do a lot of good in Edgewater. Maybe even keep a garage of my own with a little workbench and my very own toolbox.
You're welcome.
It's just... Adelaide's never gonna forgive me. Not in 100 years. I go crawling back to my old life in Edgewater, and I'm as good as dead to her. You know where to find me.
Good enough. Ah.
Look at that. The snake's come back. My son worked in that cannery. When the plague started coming, he was one of the first to fall sick. We had a store of medicine locked away, but Reed refused to treat him. Said my boy didn't deserve treatment. Said the medicine would have been wasted on him. So I buried my boy in the cemetery, gathered my belongings, and left. That's as much of the story as you need to hear.
Okay, I guess I'm done with her. Although I don't know why she's still on my Can I talk to this one more?
What happened? Sprat fell into a transform? I'm not in the lightest of humors right now.
Ah, you're so pleasant. Okay, I'm done with you. Let's fast travel. Hmm. Hey, wait a minute.
I've got some time. Oh, I'm an actuary. That means I keep tabs on a worker's living expenses. How much it costs to feed, clothe, shelter, bury, and replace your average human worker. Technically, I'm employed by the Spacer's Choice Department of Human Resources.
Wasn't she the one that needed the medicine? Didn't I have a bunch of medicine?
Have your rations yet?
I thought she was...
You down?
Nothing. Just don't want to fall sick.
Let's go in here and...
I think you did the rightest thing you could sending the power back to Edgewater. A lot of people would have suffered otherwise. People I care for, even if they don't care much for me. That's on account of how I never met her. I don't rightly know. She was in another division of the Spacer's Choice family. She worked in the Vale a few months, sorting the cannery computers. Her contract said any kids she had, expected or not, belonged to her office from the time of conception.
Say
So
what?
when I was born, I got sent here. I don't know about normal. Dad said she worked under some kind of special contract. It's sensible. Dad just fixed machines. She did some kind of crazy math, high-level stuff. Better to raise me on his time than hers.
Wow.
He's just interested in fixing stuff. He always used to follow me around, asking me to explain what I was doing. Like a puppy, kinda.
Oh, he loves you.
I'm just glad he's alive. That he's okay. I mean, when Mr. Thompson said he was fired, we all expected the worst. If he wants to learn about engineering, we should help him get those data pads he wants. I'd like to do that for him. You mean about the mission being too clean? I know, but Vickers says the universe is a machine, that it runs by law. Real machines have gunked up oil, scratches, and worn bits. You can tell they've seen handling, been used by folk. The machine Vickers sees is one ain't never been run. It's not for people to live in. It's something on a museum shelf, under glass.
It's a good point.
The Vicar's about the only soul in the Vale who spends his time thinking on what is and ain't right. It's just that when he looks at me, I feel I'd disappoint him.
This is a fine day, friend. Power flows through our town like a cool stream of water. I trust Adelaide's people have seen their way to reason. So, when can I expect them back at their posts? Then we are at an impasse. Stewardship over this town has been entrusted to me by Spacer's Choice. I am not perfect. I have made my share of mistakes, but I have done my best for this town. I am a Spacer's Choice man. My father was a Spacer's Choice man. Edgewater may not look like much to some buttoned-up freelancer, but it is my home.
Hmm.
I don't believe you. Plague's a reality of life. Best treatment is a good work ethic.
You're crazy.
You are disparaging our parent company, and it is not appreciated. We are a Spacer's Choice Saltuna cannery. We eat Saltuna here, and only Saltuna. I don't understand. You say Adelaide's growing her own food, but that should not be possible. The soil's gone sour. Company said as much. Our own botanists couldn't grow decent crops for us, so the company got rid of them and shut down the greenhouse. You'll excuse me for being skeptical. How exactly is Adelaide growing crops in barren soil? And when you say special fertilizer, you mean what exactly? Adelaide has been using dead bodies in her fertilizer? That's... Come to think of it, that's a stroke of brilliance. What a remarkably efficient solution. Recycling Spacer's Choice property long after its date of expiration. I was wondering
What?
about those missing bodies in Silas's cemetery. So Adelaide wants me gone. Trade my life for the life of the town. You understand what she's doing. If I leave town, I'm as good as dead. If I stay, Edgewater will die of attrition. Adelaide has discovered some secret cure for the plague, and she is holding my town ransom.
Yeah. Well, I can.
If Adelaide's found a way to feed her people and cure the plague, then she deserves this office more than I do.
Whoa.
I won't stand in her way. My life here is ended. Give me a little time to settle my affairs. I'm sure Adelaide will be glad to see the back of me. A couple months ago, I might have put in for a transfer. It's a big colony. Spacer's Choice has other towns. Now, I couldn't show my face in any of them. I do. Adelaide's found a cure for the plague, and she knows how to tend a crop. She's what this town needs. I have always tried to do right by my town. It has never been easy.
Wow, you turned out to be a pretty good guy. I didn't think you were a good guy. But, alright, well, get out. Leave your resignation on the desk.
Something you need?
Just wanted to see if you had any thoughts on what I just accomplished there, Chica. It just repopulates with enemies every time I come back. Kind of taking the scenic route. Oh, well.
Coming!
Ouch, that was insane. Marauder Goon. There was no Marauder Goon there. He was... Well, there wasn't much left of him. Oh. So... She's still in there?
Look at that. The snake's come back. I never thought I'd see the day that Reed Thompson abandoned his post. Suppose we all have a breaking point. Suppose it's time our flock made our way back to Edgewater. We must tend to what remains of the town and carry on with our lives as best we may.
Whoa.
You're vexing to me, you know? Injuring us with one hand, helping us with the other. Here, I'm giving you something to leave us be. It's a ransom, you understand, not a reward. This don't put us on even footing, you understand. But it is a start. I might turn that old cannery into a garden. Got ourselves a whole cemetery bursting with bodies. I need some time to gather my personals. Long walk back to Edgewater. Got a considerable burden to carry.
Cool. Where's my companion? Oh, here we go. Parvati. Let's see, she's got pretty good fighting skills. Stealth, medical. She's not bad at all. You know what? I'm gonna give her some extra medical. And some extra defense. Yeah. Shoot a perk. Oh, she doesn't have any perks yet. Alright. Wait a minute. But she had a perk point. Oh, here we go. Let's give her some health. Wow, she's already like up to tier 2 points. That's cool. Oh, forgot to apply. Alright. Let's get back to it. Just lock me in here? Oh no, it's this way out.
Any luck finding one of those manuals? Adelaide said that? Was she sober at the time? I never imagined she'd step foot in Edgewater long as Reed ran the town. Something must have changed in Edgewater. Adelaide's good as family. If she's going back, so are we. What's on your mind? Couple months. This camp's my home. People you see milling about, they're my family. At least I think of them that way. I owe them my life. Would have died in the wilderness if they hadn't chanced upon me, starving and delirious. We all left the cannery for one reason or another. Me? I was let go, mostly on account of my incompetence. I mean, I was incompetent. I couldn't even survive on my own. Grace found me, Adelaide took me in, I've been on my feet ever since.
You weren't incompetent. You just didn't fit the cannery. Not like here. This place had a U-shaped hole, and now it doesn't.
You could stay, you know. Here. I'd be happy to... I mean, we could really use... this isn't coming out right. If you want, Adelaide would make a place for you.
She's going back. I gotta talk to this one too.
Never liked Reed much. Can't say I'm sorry he's gone.
Oh, you were listening. Okay. I think I have a date with a spaceship. I said there was one of those books at the community center. See if I can find it real fast before I end this for the day. Must have missed something. Don't you bite me, little bugs. Hey, why are these people all dead? Oh yeah, I killed them. Ha ha! I knew why they were all dead. Guess I did everything on that. I wonder where this book could be. This is the... Wish I could get into those. I don't think there's any loot in them though. I thought I looted this place like really, like everything I could do down here. I'm confused too. Hey, I missed something. It's terrible. Friggin' rats make me nervous. Maybe it's in here. And pick, bypass, shunt. I don't see anything that looks like a book. Cigarettes, nicotine pads. Wow. Energy cells are expensive. Alright, well, so it's not in there. Really, I don't think I left much behind in here. That's just something sending me to the key tab, encoder. This is just a big circle. Go upstairs again. I think I did everything out here. There's all kinds of stuff in here. I got the fridge, I guess. That just goes out. Let's go upstairs. Just kind of walk through here again. I missed more than I thought I did. Aha! There it is. Alright. Oh, I knew it. Figured you couldn't fast travel while you're in a place. Anything else I missed? Hate to leave things behind. Aha. Yeah, I got enough heals. I'm sure that he'll be... I don't know if he's going to stay there, if I'm going to see him back in Edgewater, or what, but, oh, here. Fast travel to my ship? Yes, I can. Terror on Monarch with Ruth Bellamy as Halcyon Helen. Oh, I wish they would have kept that up long enough.
Is this your ship? Oh my stars, she is just so handsome. Does she have a name yet? What's her drive model? Oh, gosh. Listen to me babbling. When I was in Edgewater, I dreamed of flying on a real ship, working on a real engine, belonging to a proper crew. I'm the only decent mechanic Edgewater's got, but every time I think of going back, I get this sinking feeling. Oh, it's kind of you to say that. And you're right. I wasn't happy. I want to ask you something, and you can say no. But can I come with you? I could tend to your engine. I know my G-valves from my catalyzers, and I can keep your ship singing. And if you ever need a pair of eyes watching your back, I can do that too. What do you think? Yes! I mean, thanks. You won't regret this, mister. Captain. I can call you Captain now.
Yeah.
I got a captain.
Call me Captain. Okay, get out of my way. I need to get on the ship. Hi, Doris, or whatever your name is. I forgot. The engine room is back here, right? Yeah. Exactly. Oh, and let's check these weapon upgrades. I think I got some. Modify. Oh. Alright. Anything else I can mod out? Oh, not really, huh? Okay. Let's go talk to the ship.
Captain, I have detected that Edgewater's power supply is now optimal. I applaud your willingness to invest your time in the local community. What can I do for you, Captain? All systems are operating within acceptable parameters. I am prepared to bring the unreliable into low-altitude orbit. This should prove an adequate test of our flight capabilities.
Low altitude orbit. Oh, let's try it. When you say acceptable parameters, what exactly? Whoa, did I leave? Am I done?
We have received a communication request from Dr. Phineas Wells.
Aha, there you are. Hale and hearty, and captain of your own ship. I see you're putting the unreliable to good use. Shame about her former captain. Horrible way to die. How are you feeling, by the way? I lost track of you in that cave back there. Experiencing any unnatural drippage? Perfectly normal side effect of thawing, I assure you. Oh, that, yes, that's probably permanent. I wouldn't worry about it, though. I'm sure you're fine. What you saw in Emerald Vale is happening all across the colony. Food shortages, lack of supplies, and basic necessities. We're dying. The chairman, the minister, and all their lackeys on the board are to blame. The Hope has some of the brightest minds Earth ever sent us. If we can revive the Hope's colonists, they can help us undo the board's mistakes. They can help us set things right.
Ah.
You need to get to Stellar Bay on Monarch. I have contacts there. They'll help me, help us, find the chemicals to revive your fellow colonists. Gladys Culkelly, lovely woman, runs a cozy little black marketing outfit on the Groundbreaker. She can get you a nav key to land on Stellar Bay. Excellent. I'll send her a wireless. Let her know you're coming. By the way, I gave Captain Hawthorne a disguise apparatus of my own design, cutting-edge technology, years ahead of its time. I call it the Holographic Shroud. I'm sure it will prove remarkably useful to you. You'll find it in the captain's quarters. Excellent. I'll contact you once you've found a way to get to Stellar Bay. If you have any questions, come see me in my lab. And remember, don't trust the board. They'll try to win you over with promises of wealth and power, but it's a lie. The board's only interested in filling their own pockets. If we don't put a stop to them, they're going to run this colony to the ground.
Transmission ended. If you are ready to depart, please select a destination on your navigation terminal.
You're right next door to her.
The ground breaker has approved our request for docking, Captain. You're free to disembark.
Can we talk? Hey, Captain. I heard that Groundbreaker's got a real good engineer. A lady named Junlei Tennyson? I was thinking that maybe I ought to meet her. If you got time to swing us by, I mean. I don't got much experience fixing actual spaceships. I bet you a can of Borston beans she could teach me all manner of stuff. Thanks, Captain. I'll be sure to make it worth your time. Did you want to talk about something else?
Not really. You wanted to talk to me, remember? Alright, I think this is a good time to leave off. We'll explore this in another episode. Thanks for stopping by. I'm really excited. I love this game. Like I said, it's really, it's turning out to be pretty entertaining. It's funny and engaging and, wow. Just look at this view. Whew. Alrighty. Well, like I said, thanks for stopping by. Stop by again. Don't forget to hit like and subscribe. Love y'all. Can't wait to see you again. Bye-bye.